I wanted to talk to you today about some of our lovely customers and what they've been able to achieve with the refund specialist system. I'm going to talk about 3 different cases. All of them are on video. They've all provided testimonials, and I want to go through their stories and discuss them, as well as some others that you might see yourself in a way. So the first one that I want to talk about is Amalia, who is an absolutely gorgeous student of refunding. She came to us when she was very unwell and needed life-saving treatment. She had to let go of her job in order for her to focus on her health, and she decided to give refunding a try as a way of earning a living in a more flexible way while she was attending to her health. She very quickly fell madly in love with refunding, learned and just grasped everything that she could, asked a lot of questions, and was balancing it really well. I'm so proud of her for being able to balance it really well with what was going on in her life. She did exceptionally well with her health treatments, very thankful for that. And today, 4 years down the track, she's doing well. Her health is under control, and she's got a physical office because that's her choice, where she's got 4 staff working for her in her little refund office. So that's Amalia, and her testimonial is on our YouTube channel and on our websites, which you can see. The other person that I'd love to talk about was Bertie, and her testimonial is also on our system in YouTube and on our website. And Bertie she fell in love with refunding, and her husband was very, very negative about her coming on board. She dug her heels in and onboarded anyway, and worked really hard at it. Within, I think she says it on the video, within I think 1 or 2 refunds, she'd made $18,000, and he was like in awe of it. And it basically, long story short, he ended up working for her as her sidekick in her refund business. So, and she talks about that. She laughs about that. She's like, he was so against it. He said it sounded like rubbish, and guess what? Now he works for me. So that's a funny one. And the other one that I really, really love is Alan. Alan was, he was what you call a finance guru, finance geek. He worked across in capital cities, mostly London, and then came to Sydney, and he was working in the CBD. And he was basically, I think what he was saying to us was he was trying to find out an easier way where he wasn't just completely a slave. High level finance is like, a 7 a.m. till like 9 p.m. kind of work, and just completely takes over your entire life. And he wanted to actually have a life. His dream was to kind of live somewhere balmy with palm trees and a very chill kind of lifestyle, like Thailand or Bali or one of those. And so he had quite a bit of cash and went like, stuff it, I'm going to give this a try. I just can't sustain it. He, left London to come to Sydney thinking it's a better thing in his career. And failed. It was exactly the same pressure, same thing. So he was like, that's it, I am done. I'm going to give refunding a try. And he put his all behind it. He really, really, really spent the time and, put the sweat equity into setting up his refund business, and located to Thailand. And if you see his testimonial, he takes it under a palm tree. He does a testimonial under a palm tree. And he was basically running his refund business from a laptop in Thailand. Beautiful. One of our more recent students, we don't have a video from him. He's a little bit shy. Michael, within 6 weeks, he was talking to us about hiring a second staffer, and how to actually scale the business. That is incredibly fast and incredibly successful. I've been watching this space for a long time, and so I'm very, very proud of seeing these success stories, and seeing that we're doing good for people. We're helping people get their money back, get refunds. We're in a bad economy, and getting refunds is a lifesaver for a lot of people, a lot of families, a lot of small businesses. They're desperate for cash, and so as a refunder, you're working with government, helping lodge claims for money that has been unclaimed and lost in the system, whether it be super, or whether it be, bonds, whether it be banking, dormant bank accounts, whether it be deceased estates, all of that, in the billions is missing, and, there's no one that actually cares enough to give it back to the rightful owners, and that's exactly what we do as refunders. And so it's a job that you can be proud of, because you're doing, good in the community, and you're earning great money doing good. So I think this is a really important message, and I hope you understand that this is what it's really about for us. It's about earning a great income and doing good at the same time, and that gives you longevity. All the other benefits, the fact that it doesn't have much overheads at all, that it doesn't have any marketing budget to talk about, that it doesn't have any draining or extensive costs associated with it. All that is secondary. It's beautiful, but it's secondary. The fact that you're doing great service, doing something that you can really enjoy and sink your teeth into, and at the same time make amazing money. So if this resonates with you, and if it sounds like something that makes sense, we'd love to hear from you. Give us a call. Free call number is 1-800-61-71-11, and would love to have a chat and see if this is a good fit. Take care.